Gweilo60 and SerpentZA fighting on Twitter. I want to go ahead and say that, you know, SerpentZA, I can tell you, would not approve of me making this video, I'm sure. He definitely wouldn't make it himself, for multitudes of reasons. But he's not going to give that attention to Gweilo60. But for the most purpose of all, I think that he does not want to spread that kind of hatred around for some of the words that were used in this argument. My channel's kind of raw, kind of unedited, and so I put that kind of content on here. What I also want to say is that a lot of you guys, the viewers, and even a lot of the newer people that are making videos, don't know that there's a long history between people like Winston and me and Gweilo60, that we go way back, and we've had personal conversations and things like that. And that the real reason that the whole pro-China, anti-China movement started was because of comments like this from Gweilo. As you can see here, Gweilo60 says to Winston, he says, "Still renting, I see." Which is evidence of doxing. And what doxing is, of course, is when you put someone's personal information out on the internet. That being said, you know, this type of thing is actually illegal here in America. You can get in trouble for it. And here's the thing. Me and Winston and our group, we get a lot of shit, okay? By exposing CCP, we get a lot of shit. We get threats and stuff all the time, okay? And they're not just threats on YouTube, like in the comments section. Some of us have actually had people like send shit to our homes. Some of us have had people knock on our doors. Some of us have had people give us the finger on the street and, you know, curse at us in person and things, right? So it's something to understand is that the Chinese nationalists, the CCP nationalist people are dangerous, okay? And you have Gweilo60 here calling Winston a racist, and you're thinking, oh, he called him a racist, big deal. We'll get more into it here. He calls him a racist. Well, Winston is a South African with a Chinese wife and a Chinese child. The fact that you would even call him a racist is hilariously stupid to begin with. Clearly, he's not a racist. And I do want to speak on that for a second. As a person that has spoken to Winston, SerpentZA, a lot in private, I have never heard him make a race joke or a racy joke or a joke making fun of someone's sexuality or a joke at really at someone else's expense. It's just not his style. It's just not who he is. Winston is really not the kind of person to make fun of and to bully others. I'm kind of the opposite. I make fun of Winston. You know, I call him a dork because he's kind of into, you know, a lot of the, I don't know, techno music, anime stuff. And, you know, even though I like that stuff too, I kind of tease him for it. But that's on a fun level. What you see with Gweilo here is complete and utter toxicity, and it's uncalled for, and it shows you the real type of person. Here you can see him, of course, again, like I said, saying, "Oh, I see you're renting." This is a threat towards Winston's family. He's saying, "Hey, I know where you personally live." This is a threat towards his wife and his daughter and Winston. And so you're saying, maybe not. Maybe that's just kind of an indirect one. Well, here's another one where he calls his daughter an anchor baby. And this is my problem. As an American, Winston is in my country, okay? There are a lot of Mexican people, Latin American people in my country because they have had children in my country and they are allowed to stay. those are our laws. Those are the way that we do things in America. And any real American would never, ever insult a child and call them an anchor baby. Never. I would never call someone an anchor baby. That's hurtful. It's wrong. It's incorrect. And it goes against everything that we in the Western world stand for. The Western world has always stood as a place where when you have nowhere else to go, you can go there and work and better your family and your life. And anyone that blames Winston for wanting to better the life for himself, his wife, or his child is a piece of shit. It is not right. There is nothing wrong with working to better yourself in another country. Okay? So to personally attack not just Winston's family and his home, but his daughter directly, that's not right. That's incorrect. That is not something that should be done. You will not find a single message, a single clip of me ever posting anyone's address on the internet, doxing them. And it does happen. Believe me, I have had Gwelo's family members' addresses sent to me on Facebook, and I've never put them out on the internet. Those crazy psycho people that send me that shit, I block them. I don't care about Gwelo's family. I don't care about his daughters, whatever it may be. They're not involved in our conversations. Same thing for JY. I have had JY's family members in China, like where he actually lived. His information was given to me. So was Gwelo's, where he actually lives in China. And I never posted that on the internet. I never told anyone to go there and to mess with them or to ridicule them. I never done that. Anything that is done is between my channel and them. And it's poking fun. It's ridiculing them for the CCP and the stupid things that they say. But it has never been insulting towards their family, their children, you know, their whatever, right? You know, and even someone between like me and like Jerry Good, you know, I'll call him a dumbass on Twitter, and it's poking fun. People have to understand that we talk in private sometimes, right? And he knows that I'm calling him a dumbass just out of fun. And, you know, he could say whatever to me, and it would be just out of fun. But you can't insult someone's child, an anchor baby, call them an anchor baby, right? And again, Winston wouldn't even approve of this because he doesn't want this word to even be used. He doesn't want to give attention to Gweilo. But I felt that it was necessary because this is the toxicity that created this situation. At one time, the China vlogger community was on the same page. Everyone worked together. Everyone enjoyed making videos and showing people things and discussing the good and the bad of China. And you could do that without being on a side. But it's been taken way too far now. We have someone that is putting someone's personal information out there, putting someone's family in danger, someone's wife, someone's daughter, you know. He even makes the comment of, you know, them moving. Well, think about that for a second. Of course they've fucking moved, because there's crazy people that try to find out where they live all the time. They don't want that. They're afraid that someone is going to come to their house and mess with them. They don't want that. They want privacy. Everyone deserves safety, right? You know, it's a little different for me. I've got a gun, okay? I encourage anyone to come to my door, and if you think you're going to start some shit with me, I've got a gun. Got two of them. Got a shotgun, and I've got a handgun. My wife also has a gun. We're more than ready. But to insult someone and call them an anchor baby, to threaten their home, to call them a racist when they have a Chinese wife and they're from South Africa, It's just wrong. And I hope that people see that this is the kind of person that is representing the CCP, that is speaking out for China. And if you're a Chinese person, you can't tell me that you support this kind of bullshit. Chinese people are very family orientated. I don't see how a Chinese person could ever support the insulting of another person's family. I just don't see it. Don't be a piece of shit. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.